Yo, what's going on, fellas? My name is SweetPhil, and I'm bringing you 18 whole hours of farming with the Hammerdin out in the Chaos Sanctuary and whenever there's a good terror zone. Just a few things I want to put in the intro here. First of all, I do apologize for my voice. I've been incredibly sick over the last few days, and we'll jump into the frequently asked questions. I do these all on Players 7 difficulty. The Hammerdin is incredibly powerful and handles Player 7 difficulty anywhere with no problem. Next up, we do these with 302% magic find, a great number to get to really find a lot of those great uniques. If you want to see a full build, exactly what I got going on this character, link at the top of the description, and I'll put a card up over there. I did it about a year ago, but it is exactly the same as what I'm rocking right now. An absolutely amazing Hammerdin. So don't forget, as we jump in, make sure you hit that like button, and if you haven't done so already, maybe you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe up for all of the future Diablo 2 Resurrected content. And with all that stuff out of the way, let's get after it.
A wire fleece. Oh, I already got an ethereal one, but still cool. Cool find right there, huh? There's a Bladebane. Ba-ba-boom. It's a good start for the Hammerdin here. Yeah. Finding anything exciting. Yeah. That is very true. Ghost Glaive. I can't remember if we decided. I should type that into Google, like, not Google Translate, but type it into Google and be like, pronounce this word. I don't know, is it glaive? Glaive?
Glaive.
But good old Wraithblight. Semi-rare one, right? Some pretty old stuff, but I never, like, went and invested and bought a bunch of stuff, and that's not bad. 7-5. 5 hit recovery. If you have a spirit shield for the sorceress minimum, that'll get you 55 from the spirit, 5 gets you to the break point, and then you make up some fire res. So that's actually a cool charm. Isn't that great? It's like, well, you give somebody a good offensive line, they're going to do way better, right? Oh, that sounds like, actually, Fret, you know the argument I was making. Oh, what? 418% enhanced damage on a Gothic bow that I could upgrade to a Hydra. I don't know that I've ever found one of these ones with over 400% enhanced damage on it. Okay, now we need a fall and an We're gonna upgrade this and see how crazy the damage is. Obviously, it doesn't have like some of the attack speed and stuff like that you want, right? But still crazy to find a 418 enhanced damage. So that's what it looks like after it's upgraded. What do you fellas think? 1 billion damage. On what that really means, like for my stream wise. So just an FYI. Legendary mallet. Let's go. Stone Crusher. 90% chance there's a Stone Crusher. Small chance it's a Shaper. Can you do it? Ooh, boom. It's Stone Crusher all the time. My heart sinking and being like, oh my god, everything I had is gone. The Oxy rings are gone. The Hex charms are gone. Everything I had is gone. Oh, that's a pretty good small charm. 5% hit recovery, 9 to lightning res. That's pretty solid. Yeah. I'm definitely hanging on to that one. Lemrune. Woo. Let's go. Not quite a high rune, but it's like, see, that's like the lowest one in my opinion that you really like to find, you know, that Lemrune. You can make that treachery early on. It's got the small amount, you know, trade value. Oh, I forgot to warn you guys. For the next like week and a half, I'm going to be complaining about how my legs are sore because I did legs at the gym today. So, oh, Hierophant trophy, huh? A cool one, not the super rarest, but I mean, kind of a go-to for those Necros, huh? 191 roll. I believe this is one of those ones that goes to 200, right? You know, hit the terror zone, why not? Oh, Scalder's on the way in too. Let's go. Had some terrorized cows going to get in the leg and bing bang boom. Scalders. They weren't made right, so they would filter out like high runes and stuff. I remember when that happened when Project Diablo 2 first came out. I mean, that'll get 5 sockets. Did I make death already? If not, that's a solid death base. That's rude of you to say. Oh, what? That's a pretty uncommonly to drop together than Ashudas and a Ormus. Let's check the Ashudas first. Let's go. I mean, you want 3 skills, right? 3 skills or bust. Oh, a 3 skills Ormus. All right. Not shabby. Pretty sick dual drop. And we got a Inferno Ormus. Let's go. Okay, not the best Ormus, but still neat. Still neat. They're not super tiny cube. I guess I misspoke there. Probably confused some people. I meant super small stash. Uh, 15 with 10 to max damage. It's like right in the middle. You'd want the max damage to be higher. But yeah, that's not a bad jewel there. Wish it was a 15-15 though, right, fellas? Can't teleport. It's so painfully slow. Oh man, I can see on the ground it's not ethereal. The number of these freaking things I've found now that have not been ethereal. Come on, one of these got to be ethereal, right? But 226. I mean, Reaper's Toll's cool. I'm looking for you. I'm hunting for you still. Ethereal Reaper's Toll. Come on, game. Jordan says pickled onions on sandwiches. Pickled onions, huh? Oh, a baby exciting rune. It's exciting. It's not that job we were talking about. But yeah. Rune baby. Ooh. In the work, like, I don't know if you call it HR, but there was a bunch of workman comp claims on it.
12 seconds later.
I missed the Mal rune. What? I'm talking all this nonsense. And there's runes just popping off here. Yeah. I don't want to be FOMO'd into playing when I don't want to play for sure. Succubus Skull, right off the bat. Good old Bone Flame. See anything else hide in here? Nope. Bone Flame. How are we going to get here to 141.21? Let's see. That can have 1 to 2 skills, right? So... good drops. Always hype. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at all this stuff. Owl's Mask. Suicide Branch. Elrack. Shadow... something. Shadow Killer. Yeah. All this stuff. All this stuff. You like, that's like a whole freaking whatchamacallit. You can knock out a whole Holy Grail in like an hour. Running handy. That's crazy. Sunday. Magic Sunday of the 60 variety. Ward though. Actually a super cool looking Tibet's Glory though. So a Sunday Charm in Tibet. It's a ward set item. Actually kind of rare. Kind of rare. And it looks super cool. Actually, I know I have one, but I don't know how good it is, so. Uh-oh. Fellas. Another unique ring. There's a 347% chance that this is a Wisp projector right now. Official numbers. Okay, here it comes, fellas. Wisp. Ah, I did it again. Last week it got me the same way. It popped up and it looks different than all the other rings, and you don't find Carrion Wind all the time. So like you see all the stuff on it real quick, and I'm like, and it's not. It's a Carrion Wind, but still cool. Some good stuff here and there, we'll say. I don't know the last 10 good items I found. Oh, finally, I think this might be, actually I think I got a few of these, but still a perfect. We'll note a perfect Sunday at least. Don't find them perfect all the time. Brian said he found 34 Rorschach's worst ever. I feel like those aren't the worst ever, right? No. Ogre Maul. Oh! Not, I mean, kind of crazy cool. 2 to barb skills with almost the 300 enhanced damage. You can obviously, depending on the rolls, like that bow I got before had over 400, but this is like the cruel mod. It's got attack rating, min damage, 2 to barb skills. Fellas, I mean, I like it. It's a little cutie pie right there, huh? Unfortunately, it's only 420. Perfect amount of max damage, too, am I right? Is Chicho, are you in here? 420 on the max damage. Fellas, come on. A printer show says, ooh la la. Yeah, maybe I worded that a little wrong. Oh, a facet. Okay. Am I going to get a 5-5? Maybe? I don't have nearly enough 5.5s here on single player. What the is that? Gross. On a fire sorceress, what should you run on your mercenary, you say? I usually rock standard, like, infinity build. Standard Act 2 infinity. Ooh, 455. What does the defense go up to on a dusk? Isn't that pretty close to the max for a dusk shroud? I think that's a pretty solid base. In white and falling in reverse are like the two that I listen to the most that are more modern. Even though they've been out for like 10 years now. Stuff like that, but... Oh! Some Gore Riders. 193 is not a bad roll. Doesn't matter huge, but man, Deadly Strike, Crushing Blow, Open Wounds. How many sockets we get? How many sockets? Oh, got the 5 sockets. Shoot, I always forget what the roll on the enhanced damage goes up to here. Is it like 260 or no, isn't it 320? And 240 is the minimum? Maybe. Ooh, Storm Shield. All right, all right. Every hardcore player's favorite thing to find. Am I right, fellas? Tell me if you play hardcore and you don't use a Storm Shield. Unloaded my entire every dollar I had into Solano like a month ago, and it's up. Solano, this trash coin or whatever, is up. It's like tripled in the last month. So, what do we got on the Vamp Gaze here? 19.67, not bad. 19's good. 6.7, we'll call it middle of the road. It rolls from 60. Dropping a bunch of little cool things today, huh? Oh, it's a blizzard one too. 13 on the cold skill damage, so it's the highest of the 3. Not perfect, but Ogre Axe. Ooh, man, Diablo's dropping sick stuff all the time. From now on, everybody always only run Diablo. Don't even kill any other monsters in the Chaos Sanctuary. Definitely not. I don't know how high a level you need to be to get 40 to life on a Grand Charm, so I can't say for that. 45 to life you definitely can't, but... Pull Rune! It's a Pull Rune, fellas! Pull Rune! My god! Whatever type of stuff. There's all different kind of screens. Maybe it's whatever kind I got, I don't know. Winged Axe, Ethereal, boom! Not Ethereal, but... Speaking of lacerators, we were talking about in chat earlier, right? Unfortunately, I didn't get your ethereal one, but good old lacerator. Flip says that was him with D3 talking about it was terrible and then just getting rid of it real quick. Yeah, I played Diablo 3. I played Diablo 3 for like a whole month, and then I just couldn't do it anymore. Kind of the same thing. And then I went back to. I remember going back to Diablo 2. Oh, hold on a second. That's a solid little charm there. 39 level, so it's 3, 10, 16. That is not too shabby. Ethereal, 4 open socketed. Oh, 460. I wish that was a 15, but yeah, that's still... Wow. Ethereal, 5 enhanced defense, 4 sockets, 759 defense. That's a solid base item, you know? Merc Fortitude or something? It is Beast, right? I think. Oh, Kraken Shell. All right, Leviathan. It's a rare one. It's kind of pretty rare. Not Tyrell's Might rare, but it's a rare one. And like the main thing, like my throat is like feeling funky and oh, dang, yo. Look at that Ogre Maul, fellas. Sorry, a little under the weather, like I said, but look at that Ogre Maul, fellas. It's not the quickness, but I mean, it has inherent life leech on it. I mean, oh, I love it. I love it. I might hang out of that just for the funsies, just funny. What's the next build? Great question. Didn't think that far yet. Maybe Mosaicus? No, I'm just joking. Gotcha, good. War Boot, little, oh, ethereal, just interesting. Not particularly useful with them being ethereal. But this kind of interesting, ethereal Gore Riders. Especially when you got kids. Wisp Projector, let's go! Is this carrion wind that much more common than a wisp? My god, this is like the 10th one I've found. This is like the 10th one that I've found. Anything along those lines where people just don't, you just don't get messages from some people sometimes, but... Oh, a shooters, how we gonna roll? I've been finding a lot of these kind of lately. A lot of these lately. Let's see how we, 3 skills at least. Ow, 1 skill. Scissors Waka. Kind of rare, Gnat's Claw, right? Kind of rare one there. Neato. Kind of rare, but got 100 of them at this point, but with this sore throat and stuff, getting rough. Oh, summon. I always find these high life total ones. It's always like summoning for the druid or something. It's always like summoning for the druid or something. Grand Charm. Oh, okay. Not perfect, but yeah, 9 max, 68 attack rating, 5 to dex. Not a bad Grand Charm. Not a bad one.